working, and then children. Are children necessary for someone in the life? Why? Always when you take something from the market or you order anything, you make relations with anyone, there is always in your mind, why? Without asking to your mind the reason for buying anything from the market or to be in touch with someone, always you have inquiry in your mind, why? And if it gives you some good results, enjoyment, blissfulness, then only you are going for that deal. Deal may be of the things, some products. Deal may be of traveling somewhere. Deal may be of relationship with someone. You always look into what is the benefit. Likewise, in the lifetime, when you get your relations, like when you come in contact with someone and you are agreeing for the marriage, means living together. Marriage means a legal contract, recognized by the society, by the government, to just go ahead with your physical relationships. And thereafter, when marriage is done, now family, further going into the family, marriage is connecting to physical bodies. Now after two, when get connected, and in this connection, in that relationship, in that physical love, now that physical love brings someone as the output, which we say the child. When two physical bodies are making relations, male and the female, who had gone into the contract, either legally or witnessed by the nears and dears, and now both thinks of getting the third one in the family. Now the family, when two brings the third, it becomes a family. So this third, the child, you are bringing a human body in a small form, like you are bringing a seed and putting that seed in the earth, watering it, taking care of, and that seed, like a gardener or a farmer, brings to the tree, like putting an apple seed or a mango seed and bringing it to the tree, takes many years, care, attention, and that is solid. Trees are solid. You are bringing the life. So solid needs that much attention. That's why a gardener is just putting fencing all around, watering every day. Everything it takes, sunlight is coming, putting urea and many things. And at last he gets the apple from the tree, mango from the tree. So now if you want the seed which had come in the mother's stomach while in contact with the father, now the question arises that do you want to bring up that child, that seed when comes out becomes the child, and so much care, attention like a gardener. Tree cannot move. Your child will move all the time. You have to be 100% attentive. Gardener is attentive for some time going back to the home. But you are bringing the life. So when the life comes, you are 24 hours engaged. 24 hours engaged. Especially the mother. Why mother? Because 9 months in mother womb, the child is having the mother heartbeat. Mother heartbeat. Mother breath. Mother food, what she is taking. So 9 months a deepest contact with the mother. So mother cannot move at least the minimum most for 3 years. Her life will be completely with the child. 9 months in the stomach, outside when come 3 years minimum. No time at all, day and night for bringing up. A seed of apple or mango is taking only 10% of the time. 10% only of the gardener, because gardener or the farmer is the mother and father of that seed, taking care. But you have to take 100% care. You cannot move because that child is completely dependent on you, who is moving life. So bringing the child is not the problem. Bringing the child is not the problem, but taking care of the child is a biggest problem. And especially in today's time, where there is no socialism, no joint families, only the two husband and the wife are there to take care for 24 hours for 3 years minimum, and further at least 15 years more. When I used to go to the school, 15 years till he or she attains the age of 18 years. Full responsibility. And after you bring the child, you first should know, am I capable of bringing him up or her up? Have I all the financial backup with me to feed him? Because child will need lot of outside surrounding, many things like special place to stay, clothes, climate, many medicines, many injections, going to the doctor, taking full care. So lot of financially pressure also will come. Time, full-time devotion. If you are a working woman, just forget. For 3 years, you just forget. You cannot take care of that child. Yes, you can put to somewhere crutch or to your mother, but she is not the mother. Your mother is not the mother of your child. Your father is not the father of your child. So, because the one had come out of your womb, so 9 months with your breath, so 3 years it takes minimum for that child to get himself detached from the breath. So, you have to be very careful. Otherwise, that child whose mother is not taking care for the first 3 years, when he brought up, he is going to create a lot of troubles for you. Because it is like you have disconnected the life from the body. Life from the body. That's why immediately when there is a delivery, let it be normal, immediately they bring the child outside and put on the mother chest. Immediately on the mother breast they will put. So that he should not feel detached. So that attachment to the mother makes him like in the womb and now outside. And slowly things go down. So bringing the child is not the problem, but after effects of that are very, you can say, difficult. And if you see, yes, I can see I am the housewife, I can look into, then financial also not the problem. Okay? Now when a farmer puts the seed and takes care of, then he knows that this seed will bring one day tree and apple will come, he will sell in the market and he will get the money of it. He'll enjoy it financially. If he is putting mango seed, he knows one day mangoes will come and he will sell in the market and enjoy that money. You should have that results when the child, you bring him up at the age of 18 years, putting lot of your pressure in life, at least 1/3 part of your life you gives in the bringing up the child. 1/3 part of your life, okay? If the age is 60, 70 years, you are just giving 1/3 part to the child. How your hairs will become white from black, you do not know. Or white to black, whatever. So, if you are bringing the child, you have that time, you have the money, backup, but now, result, when this seed will become tree, when the one become 18 years of age, now, when he goes to the colleges, so now you see this child, what he is going to give back in your life. You are getting old. By taking care of the children, you get old. You are not physically attentive to yourself. So, at that old age, because old age will start coming. Generally, when child comes to 18, one crosses 40 years of age. So, there is all organs of the body starts slowing down. So, physically you are disturbed. Then some disease comes, in the old age comes. Do you think that that tree, your child, will take care of you? What are the benefits? That all you should take care of. Outside, going to the 100 children, those who have crossed 18 years, ask their parents, survey them, those who are 25 years now, 30 years now, how they are behaving with their parents, how much they are returning to the parent, the farmers, those who have brought up the seed with so much of difficulties in their life, spending 1/3 of their life, ask them. And when you make the survey and results, you say, yes, they are very obedient, very helpful, supporting, which is not 99.9% children in the world today are not taking care of their children, of their parents when they are getting old. 99%. Okay? So if you think that you will be in out of that 1%, your child will be there, you can take a chance. Because everyone thinks when bringing up the child from infant, so he always thinks, oh, my child. See, they are enjoying so much, parents, very happy. When mother gives the birth, very happy. But after effects, at last, you will find all the old parents, 99% of the parents in the world are sad with the return what they thought from their children are not getting. Not getting. So it is like a farmer had put the seed of apple and tree had come, but apples which had come are sour, not sweet. So not sold in the market, no profit. So all that work had gone into vain. So every aspect of your life you should think of. And now the problem comes, you don't want the child, but now the parents and the grandparents and the relatives are forcing you, pressurizing you. Now, your parents, your grandparents, your relatives are not going to bring them up. And nowadays, relatives are very away. Socialism between the relations, especially in the cities, metro cities, developed countries, had gone away. So, you have to think yourself. No one is there to come no one is there to come forward for helping you out in bringing up the children, and you yourself are going to get yourself completely engaged. So if you have your confidence, because today they are compelling, forcing, tomorrow they will not touch. If you go now in the cities like metros or major cities, grandparents 50 years back, like in country India, were very happy when the grandchildren were coming to their home. And they were enjoying, celebrating their vacations of 2 months, 3 months in a year. But now you see, grandparents are not interested that grandchildren should come to their house. When I say there is exception always, 1% to 5% exception you can take. So, bringing the child now, definitely after 25 years or 18 years, just forget, anyone will stand with you. So, your decision should be firmly yours. If you have the financial backup, if you can take care of the child for first 3 years, totally engaged, even you have the money afterward putting him in the hostel or her hostel, if you are ready and you are interested, because fruit at last will be sweet, chances are 1%, I am saying. And just because parents are saying, grandparents are saying, because this is all coming for the 4 generations, they put in the mind after marriage the child should come. Because this is just a tradition, nothing else. But you are not always obeying everything of your parents, grandparents, relatives. So this, for 18 years, if you want to go into this complete process, you can go ahead, not the problem. But you should see all the pros and cons of this family, because the child become family. Otherwise, not the problem. Now you see, children are in the world, now we, the country India, have crossed the world. You know, we have crossed the world last month. We are the most populated country in the world now. We have crossed the China, which was number 1. Last month, we have crossed the world population. And China now has seen their population is reducing. Now they thought, if same continues, that one child policy they made, then problem will come. Now they had put the two-child policy, no objection. But now people have understood there in 5 years of that government policy that it is all time spending just at headache and last also the problem. Now they are not producing child. You know, after the government has not cleared that go ahead, but they are not going ahead. Still China population getting down. And in the same way, if India is not going to do, if the government is not going to do, then it is going to be the havoc for the country. This is different thing that God creates everything when child comes. It gives everything. See, when we are 70 crore, 50 crore, today 140 crore, we are having everything, not the problem. Earlier there were ground floors, now it is multi towers. Earlier there were food, now the urea had come and making 6 times food. Okay. Tensions are making you dull, disturbed. Healthy, somewhere you are getting problem in the health. But otherwise, you have to think yourself personally. That is the government part. Okay. But you should think firstly for yourself. Because government is not saying you not produce the child. There they made the policy and after that people understood. Now even government saying in China, bill crossed, no punishment, no promotion stopped, no nothing. Please produce child. They are not producing. Because now they have understood. There are all difficulties in bringing the child. Just blindly after marriage, as grandparents say, parents say, bring the child. Otherwise, but they say, there is some problem in the body. There is strength problem. Because they have these words only. But you should think yourself. Because if you are not capable of looking after, bringing him up in a healthy way, otherwise you will get sick. There are the ladies, I have just gone through with them, they say migraine pain. Early morning they are just putting up all work with the child and going to the job and coming again taking the child, and at night late they are sleeping because child is awake. Because 3 years the minimum, but it goes further and they are suffering from the migraine pains. And now with the job, child, both cannot go together. At least for 3 years. So child or 3 years job to go. If at all you are financially updated, if you are physically ready to face only 2 of you for 18 years contract, then not the problem. Otherwise, your decision. Your decision. Because you are going to get the sweet apple or the sour apple. You are going to get the enjoyment of becoming the mother and the father. Or not the problem. I can give you the alternate. You can bring some grown-up child from the orphan homes. There are many children grown up. Those don't have the parents there. You bring them. Little work will be there. So make them as your child. Not the problem. Adopt them. Physical, at least beginning work problem will be shortened. And that child will also have the parents. At graveyard or cremation ground, all get the same in the dust. So don't think that my child should be mine from my blood only. It should be produced from me only. So because it is in mine, mine. But in the hospital, there are 20 deliveries are done at a time. Their children can be changed, 20 children in the big hospital at a time delivery. So this is your or her. Who is going to get the DNA test? So if you want, interested, so become the mother or father of the grown-up child. Somebody will be benefited there who is not having the parents. And you will be getting the enjoyment of the children. Or other from the beginning you want, not the problem. Because problems all will be faced by you. As you ask the question, I have given the answer. The both sides. Choose anyone. Okay?